That light's shining right in the way. Let me just change that. That's better. Right, I thought I'd do a little live stream. Just me tidying the garage and talking through what I'm going to do on the channel, because I should have posted a video today, but I didn't, and I'm sorry, but I've been really busy. So yeah, the garage is an absolute pigsty because I've been busy. So I've got a bit of Madry, and I am talking to myself at the minute because there's nobody actually here. There probably won't be anyone here, but you can watch me tidy the garage. Sunday, beer, bit of peace and quiet for a little bit, and get on and tidy the garage up. There's a pigsty. Recently got a new treadmill. We had another one. I was doing the couch to 5k and I got a bit carried away and blew the other one up. So I had to buy another treadmill just to try and keep the weight down. Yeah, so I need to tidy this up because it's a pigsty in here. The garage is a right mess. And I need to address that somehow. This drops down, doesn't it? There's nobody here anyway. Nobody here, so I don't have to explain what I'm doing. Going off beer. Don't know why. Right. Yeah, getting a bit mucky, is that? Right, I need to move that. That needs to go in this corner, so all that crap needs to come out of there. I need to tidy that up. There won't be anyone coming in. What a mess. What a mess. Need somewhere for these bikes. Nobody there to tell. It's just rubbish. Go in the bin. We've had a bit of a clear out in the loft and we're going to sell quite a few things. So we've got things like Moses baskets and all the baby stuff, baby car seats and things like that. So they're all in the garage at the minute, ready for cleaning up, and then we're going to just sell them and hopefully somebody can get some use out of them instead of them sitting in our garage. That's also for another project, little project. Bought loads of stuff to go on the Land Rover, but I never seem to have time to do anything. So the projects are mounting. Right, now I've moved that and now I can't get the phone out. Put that back there. falling. There. It's a bit better. Treadmill's now in there. I'll show you, give you a little garage tour. So that's the treadmill. Got a little space here. And that, yeah, I've been toying with the idea of doing stuff in that space, but it seems to be the perfect place to put the treadmill. That it's out the way. It's not encroaching on this back bench here, and then it's also out of the way of the working area in the garage. You can't really see because there's that much crap in here, but it will be tidy one day. We've got the roof tent over there that still needs putting back on the Land Rover, but yeah. And then I've got the headlining. Headlining's out of the Land Rover at the minute while I'm sorting some leaks, and it's just propped up with a makeshift support here. Yeah, I've got plans for the garage. Me and my mate ChatGPT, we've been discussing layouts and things like that for the garage, so yeah, big plans. Mainly for this back wall that you're on now. This back wall, I'm planning on removing all the shelves because they're just hoarding crap at the minute and they're not really serving any purpose. So I'm going to make this a bit of a feature wall for when I do like talking head videos. Yeah, when eventually. But I've got that much stuff just accumulated. I need to thin it all down and get rid of it all. I've got loads of storage under this bench. Again, just boxes of junk. Loads of storage on here that all needs organising. Some of it needs getting rid of. Some of it I can't get to back off. Yeah. So today I'm just sort of tidying up. I did some. I was having a bit of a play at plastering. So I did a little bit last night, and now I've expanding foamed a few bits, so I can't really do any more. So I thought I'll come in and I'll tidy the garage up so that we can get working a little bit. I don't know where to start though. Yeah, this bench under here, there's a lot of space there that needs sorting out. There's bits and bobs everywhere that just needs organising. It's just junk. Bought myself an expanding foam gun because I was sick of buying them little throwaway ones that don't last 2 minutes. So that needs organising. Put that somewhere. And then there's all the plastering stuff. I can kind of stay on here. That's all cardboard that can go out. Look for the treadmill. This is the worst extension lead ever. It looks like it's split there. Not surprised. It's absolute junk. Should probably repair that though. I'll put a bit of tape around that. I don't even know if it's live. Is it live? Yeah. live, but there's nobody interested. I don't blame you. Right, where's my electrical tape? Cut my nails this morning. Can't get the end of the tape off. There we go. Got it. Gotcha. What a running repair. Right, what's going on here? Why does that come off? Right. Yoga mat. Don't even do yoga. Don't even do yoga. Thought you were joining me for a beer. There's nobody here. To be fair, I have promised a live stream and then never done it, so I do apologise. Life just gets in the way. Busy doing stuff all the time. That's alright there. Drill could probably do with charging. Right. Where are we? Perfect. That's out of the way now. Yeah, so I realise I'm not the conventional YouTuber who is all polished and perfect. I am just a normal person that likes to work on his Land Rover. For some reason I've started making YouTube videos and I enjoy it, so yeah, just a normal person. Right, I don't know where to start. Where do I start? Move all this crap out of the way. Can't really do anything with that down there. As good as it's going to get. Or is it? Could I transfer that to under here somewhere? I know this is not quite entertaining, me figuring out what to do in the garage. Yeah. Let me show you now where I am at with the garage. I'll go down back end of the garage. Right, to all my 0 fans. This is my garage. This is my kind of working area, my workshop, where I do all my stuff, and I like to film my videos as well. These shelves along the back wall, I plan on getting rid of them, and then I've got loads of this wood, so roughly that high. I'm going to clad the wall, stain it, put a little shelf above it, just a thin shelf, mainly for like memorabilia, ornaments, things like that. Make this a feature wall, get a few plaques, things like that, a few tools hung up, not too many, but we'll make it a bit of a feature. And then obviously all the racking will be somewhat tidy in boxes. And then down, if you can see, in this area I'm going to build a mobile workbench that I can then film and do work on. It's going to have this vise is going to be mounted to it, and then when I'm doing jobs outside I can wheel it out to where I'm doing jobs, and it's there. I've got all my tools and everything with me. Hopefully the roof tent will then live on the Land Rover. All this crap will be out of the way, and it'll be somewhat organised in here. There's all this stuff like the welder and the compressor, they're going to stay there, but underneath at the back is all just junk. I've got a spare gearbox at the back of there as well, which I'd quite like to have a tinker with, see if I can rebuild it, just for practice and learning. It's like this down here. There's two diffs there. One of them is knackered. I think it's this one. Yeah, one of them knackered. This one, you can see the hole. The hole's elongated, so I can't really repair that. The is it the carrier? The crown wheel carrier. The hole's elongated from a pin that had sheared off, and then obviously it'd been moving about and elongated the hole, so that can't be reused. But the other one, there's nothing wrong with this other one. I think just the bearings are a bit loose and a bit rattly. So the plan is, I've sort of got an idea of how to strip them down now with that other one. I can maybe reuse the ring gear and the pinion, what do you call it, pinion gear. Could probably reuse them. They are mated to each other, so you have to keep them in pairs. So I've got spares. That's basically what I was getting at. But the other one, I can strip it down and I can have a go at doing a rebuild on it, and also make some videos on it, because I'm just, like I say, I'm just a normal person. I've not had any training with any of this stuff, but I love tinkering and I love trying to learn how to do stuff, so I'd like to have a go at rebuilding it, and it can't be that hard. I've already started buying tools for it somewhere. I don't know where anything is in here. Up there, behind the old wolf box. I bought a dial gauge for checking bits, and I've bought a few other bits as well. The tool for tightening up the bearings, these. I've bought the tool that fits into that. Yeah, and a few other bits and bobs for doing the job. I bought them ages ago, but I've never got round to doing that. Never actually had time to just sit down and strip it down and film it, but that's perfect for the mobile workbench, because I'm going to make it into a bit of a studio kind of working area in here. The bench will be here, there'll be some nice lights. I'm going to change the lighting up here. There'll be some nice lights, camera, action. Yeah, that's the plan anyway, eventually. And these shells, I'll probably get rid of these shells as well and paint it, make it all look nice, and maybe paint the floor. Why not? Yeah, I've also got a couple of little projects on the Land Rover. There's that bag, that white bag down there. That's something I think a few people will either like or not like. It's gonna be like Marmite. You're gonna either love it or you're gonna hate it. But it's my Land Rover, so I'm not really doing it for anyone else. It's for me. Up here is just a couple of shells of randomness, really. They could probably be changed at some point. But this isn't just my garage, it's also got the washing machine, tumble dryer and a freezer. So I can't just take over the lot. Much. Anyway, I'm trying not to waffle. And I know I'm waffling to basically myself because there's nobody here. But it's kind of good to get your thoughts out. Yeah, it's helping me anyway, getting my thoughts out. I also bought these. You see what they are? They go on your grease gun. They're like needle grease nipple things. I can't see where it is now. Where's me? Prop shafts. For prop shafts, that's pretty much what I've bought it for. The double card and prop shaft that I've got on the front. The grease nipples, I can't get in with a normal size grease gun, so I bought these needle ones. Hopefully I can get in and get some grease into them and prolong the life of the prop shaft, because it's been a while since I've greased it and you need to keep them greased up, otherwise they die. Yeah, there's all sorts in here, just crap. I need to organise that. I've got a pile of metal down here just waiting to go to scrap yard, but it's taking up space and I don't know what to do with it. I don't know where to put it, just in way. Yeah, anyway. So I might have a work through these shelves and start trying to organise a little bit. Yeah. Don't know if all you zero people want to watch. But if I put you there, like that, then you can sort of see what I'm doing with these bikes. I've got them on there. Took these off the Land Rover. Heavy duty recovery points from Rattlex. Really decent, really strong, but I'm pumping now, so they're kind of obsolete. Yeah, don't really know what to do with them now. Maybe paint them up and do a little giveaway. See if anyone wants them. Empty tin. You can never have too many empty tins. Lift kit. 2-inch lift blocks. 1-inch lift box. Ah, I forgot I had them. And some Rattlex dislocation corns that I never got round to fitting. I could probably do with putting them on. Another job for another day. What's this? Empty box. I love keeping empty boxes. this? Another empty box. Which is why my shelves are all full of empty boxes. What's this? Another empty box. Empty toy heroes. Be careful with that. That's not empty. Tub of SBR. They can go somewhere. Where can they go? Put them on the side for now. Wellies. So in here is my CB, a new aerial to go in, and then a lot of the bits that were in the drawers in the back of the Land Rover, these will be put back in eventually. So that's, put that to one side. Spare stove. Water container. I think this was from Temu. It's really good though. It has a nozzle in here that screws onto there. You turn it that way and you open a little air valve and it has a tap on and you just use it like a water thing. But it's good for short trips, little trips. You could probably fasten it onto your roof rack, ratchet strap it on somehow. You don't have to have it in your car. I can go back up there. Problem is cleaning out that. It's been that long since it was used. Some more bubble wrap. Casters. These are probably used for my mobile workbench, so they need putting to one side. Roll. Be using that soon. There's a recurring theme going on here, isn't there? Another empty cardboard box. These are spares that I had in the drawer system in the back of the car. There's a thermostat, is it fuel switch, fuel pin, boost pin. There's also a coolant temperature sensor in there. Some leak off pipe, Jubilee clips. Just general spares. That's house stand. Fitting kit for the tent box. What's in here? Oh yeah. This was also kept in the back of the Rover. There's a spare wheel bearing kit there, spare bolts, knife sharpening, and seal. Spare seal. Yeah, always keep that with me after the time that my wheel bearing gave way when I was picking my rear bumper. There's a video on that. I always keep a spare wheel bearing with me now, or I should do, but I need to build my work drawer things again. Clout nails. They can go up there. Nails for clouting. Pretty clear now, isn't it? Put that back. Sound they're going to be used. carpet. What have we here? Got it then. So in here, it might be easier you putting the camera up back where you were, because you can see me rooting through the thing anyway, can't you? Right. We've got some LED headlights. I did actually take the screws out of that one, but I'm probably not going to use these again, so I might put them up for sale. And then we've also got some speakers that have been taken out of the, took some speakers out of the back of the Land Rover. Oh, we've got a low battery. Yeah. Took some speakers out of the Land Rover. I've tried fitting 6x9s and upgrading the speakers. There's still a little bit of work to be done with that, but yeah, done away with the old crappy ones. I'll put them to one side and use them possibly for the bin. In here, got two sets of silicone hoses. These are the ones that I've had on for years and they're very dirty. These are newer ones that I had on for not very long, but I wasn't very keen on them, so I may clean them up and stick them on Facebook Marketplace. They've got to be worth a little bit of something. These could probably go in the bin. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with them, they're just a bit oil covered. They just need a clean up. Yeah, maybe clean them ones up and stick them on. Nothing really wrong with them. Seems a shame to throw them. Yeah, so that's that. They need sorting them lights. They're alright. Go back. That gives us a bit more room. Box. Caravan pump. That could probably go in one of these boxes. I'm probably going to have to go in a bit because my battery is nearly dead. 35 minutes. Yeah. Anyway, this is the plan for the garage. I'm just going to continue tidying through these, and eventually I will be doing this back wall. Possibly do some videos on it. I've got a trip next week. We're going to Amsterdam, me and Danielle. It's for one of my best mates' 40th, who is also my brother-in-law. So there's me and Danielle, my wife, and her sister and her husband. So we're going to Amsterdam, which should be fun. I am going to take my little point and shoot camera and possibly video it. Obviously not video it all, but make a bit of a mini vlog out of it, and we'll see what it comes out like. If anything, it's probably just for looking back on when I'm an old man and saying, do you remember that time we went to Amsterdam? So yeah, I'm going to leave it there, continue tidying the garage, and fortunately nothing's been done on the Land Rover for a while, since the winch bumper. There is a lot of things that need doing to it, but I'm biding my time because I need a second vehicle. So till I get the second vehicle, I can't take the Land Rover off the road and start doing all the welding and things that need to be done. Yeah, anyway, thanks for possibly watching this. I might end up deleting it if it's junk. But yeah, showing that there's nobody here, so I'm gonna go, and we'll see you on another video. There probably won't be one till maybe not next week, the week after, so there might be a two or 3 week break now. Sorry. It's life. Anyway, see you later.